Hey everybody, welcome to Walk and Talk with Doc. Come on a walk with me today. Oh, I hope it's not as cold where you're at. I'm feeling like visiting Australia or someplace warm in when it gets to be winter like this. Um, Today I wanted to give you guys my top five essential oils for dogs. So, really quickly, it's really hard to pick just five, honestly, because I use so many for so many different reasons. But I would say my top five are going to be Balance, Frankincense, Copaiba, DigestZen, and Serenity. And let me tell you why I chose these five. So I could go back and forth between either Serenity or OnGuard. I really like some of these blends for dogs because it's not quite as overpowering to their olfactory system, their sense of smell. But let's start with Balance. So Balance is the grounding blend, and it is absolutely incredible for helping animals get along with each other. It's one that I recommend using every single day. I use it every day for myself. And before I see patients, I put it on, act as kind of a natural diffuser. It is calming slightly, not as much as Serenity, but I will often use it in combination with Serenity with my patients and for myself. So, we talked about how our state of mind and our how we're like what's going on with us affects our animals. And that's absolutely true. So making sure that you're nice and calm when working around your animals is super important. And I love Balance for that. You can use it topically, it's already diluted. And you just do one drop in your hands, rub your hands together, and just pat your dog. You can rub their ear tips. You can use this with cats as well. And horses. It's one of my faves with horses as well. It's my number one favorite oil, actually. And then we have Copaiba and Frankincense, and I put those two together because they work differently on cells, but I will often give them together internally to dogs every single day, twice a day in their food, one drop, 1 to 2 drops twice a day, just depending on how big your dog is. And I love this for overall daily inflammatory support, digestive support, and um, just helping them live happier, healthier, longer. Frankincense will help with maintaining cells the way they're supposed to be without mutating. I don't know how to say that compliantly. And really, really powerful. These two oils together have a lot of different um, molecules in them that can impact cells in a really beautiful way. And they work really well together, kind of like how frankincense and myrrh also work really, really well together. They're also excellent for having on hand for wounds and any lumps and bumps and scratches and things like that may come along. You can use them topically for that. And of course, you can use them aromatically as well. They both have a little bit of a grounding effect and somewhat calming. Copaiba in particular, helpful with overwhelm and anxiety, anxious feelings. And then the next blend that I love is DigestZen, which I've talked about before. Excellent for all things digestive, which you definitely want to have on hand if you have dogs. So that's one that you can use every day. If you have a dog with a sensitive tummy, you can use it topically diluted on their belly. You can also put a drop in their food once or twice a day. You can also diffuse it. It just doesn't smell that great diffused, I don't think. Personally, it's not my fave. Um, and then finally, we have either Serenity or OnGuard. And I know I'm basically giving you six. So this will be my top six oils for dogs. With Serenity, I often use with Balance. And I chose Serenity because it's extremely good for calming. And a lot of dogs these days have a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress in their lives, and a lot of times they're getting that from their owners or someone in the home. And having the daily practice of using Serenity topically with your dogs, you're putting it on yourself for one, and it's helping you in that regard. And then two, it's going to help them. I like it for older dogs with that have sundowning. Um, Sundowners, they're maybe getting a little confused in their older age. It helps them sleep through the night, which is really nice. And I actually use it on Bella right now. She's a senior girl, but she has a cerebellar deficit in her brain, so it makes it so she's like kind of dizzy all the time, and it really helps her with that. So that's why I like those 5 oils. I'll give you a bonus one, which is OnGuard, and that is and I'm saying that probably this time of year is probably my favorite because it is for supporting the immune system and protecting against environmental threats, which is really important this time of year. A lot of dogs are boarded, they're interacting with animals they don't usually interact with over the holidays. Um, they're interacting with people they don't always interact with. And a lot of people are afraid to use that one because it has some hotter oils in it, like cinnamon and clove. But it's totally safe to diffuse, totally good to give internally. And if you dilute it to about 1%, it's actually okay to use topically with dogs as well. I prefer to use that one internally just because their mouths are not quite so sensitive, and I feel like it helps really support their immune system more. Or diffuse, which really helps with respiratory stuff, helping with good breathing so they're not sniffling or coughing as much. And it helps everyone in the home with their respiratory system and their immune system if it's diffused. So those are my top oils for dogs. I hope you found this helpful. Make sure you click like and share, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Walk and Talk with Doc. Bye.